Hooble-doop, Tiddly Peeps. I'm Hubba, talking to you from Hoobland. And I'm about to send 4 of my favourite Hoobs down to Earth to find out all about you for my great Hoobopedia. Here they come! You know who the Hoobs are?
Iver!
Groove!
And Tula!
We're Hoobs! And they're ready to go. Now the wheels are turning, we can all get learning all the things we want to know.
Hey!
Hubba's in Hoobland and Roma somewhere far away. The motorettes are singing,
We keep the engine spinning.
Hoop, hoop, hooray! The Hoobmobile is coming your way.
Way!
The Hoobs are here, so what do you say? Hoobs!
Hooble-doop, little peep tree. I'd do the whoop 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 bit, but I don't want to hurt you. What's happened to your shiny green leaves? They've gone all brown and crispy. Tula!
Hooble-doop, Groove.
Tula, look at my little peep tree. Its leaves are all brown and crispy.
Oh, dear. Let me try and cheer it up. Hooble-doop, little peep tree, and a whoop, whoop, whoop.
Tula, you can't whoop 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 a peep tree like that. Look what you've done. You've knocked his leaves off.
Has anyone thought up a question for Hoob News?
No, Iver, we have not thought up a question for Hoob News. Tula just whipped my peep tree and 2 of his leaves have dropped off.
Hooby galooby, Groove. Those leaves are all brown and crispy.
I know, and I can't work out why.
Why?
Maybe if you gave them a bit of a dust, that would turn them green again, Groove.
Oh, yeah, right. No!
Oh, dear, Groove. I don't think your peep tree can be feeling very hoobly-groobly.
No, he can't. Look, more leaves have fallen off. What am I going to do?
Well, we do need to think up a question for Hoob News, Groove.
Iver, my peep tree is nearly naked, and all you can think about is Hoob News.
Oh, Groove, I'm so sorry. Listen, why don't we take him down inside the Hoobmobile and stick his leaves back on with some Hoobo fix?
Oh.
Come on, Groove. It's warmer in the Hoobmobile. Maybe your tree will like it better down there.
I hope so, Tula. Will you help me pick up leaves?
Right, Groove. A little dab of Hoobo fix should do the job.
Well, it might make them stick, Iver, but it won't make them green and shiny again.
One thing at a time, Groove. Right, shall we stick this leaf back on the branch?
OK. Oh, please stay stuck.
OK, I'll take my paws away on the count of 3 Hooba-boobas. 1 Hooba-booba. 2 Hooba-boobas. 3 Hooba-boobas.
Oh!
Oh, Iver, will Groove's peep tree ever get his leaves back?
Hubba! It's Hubba Hubba.
Will Groove's peep tree ever get his leaves back? Oh, Hoobs, that's a hooble-dooble-dooper question for Hoob News. It's just the sort of thing I can put straight into my great Hoobopedia so Hoobs everywhere can find out.
Hubba, please will you email Roma and ask her to find out all she can about peep trees?
Of course I will, Groove. But before I do, let me see if I can find anything on Hoobnet to get you started. Now, peep trees. Take a look at this. Oh, lots of trees here. That must be where the Wrinkly Peep and the Tiddly Peep are going. Look, Groove, all those leaves have gone brown, just like your tree. Oh, the Tiddly Peep playing with some fallen leaves. Ah, and we can see the leaves falling here. Oh, look, a Tiddly Peep and a Peep playing. And there they are, all on the ground. Oh, look, there's a leaf hooble-bobbing on the water.
Well, it's good to see that my tree isn't the only one that's losing his leaves. But we still haven't worked out why he's doing it.
No. We need an idea.
We do. And how do we get an idea?
A Hooby thing!
When you're stuck for an answer or what to do, stop. Think it through, take a deep breath in. Think it out, work it through, don't scream and shout. Think it through, don't go boo-hoo. Think it through, you'll feel brand new. If you think it through, if you think it through, if you think it through. Yeah!
Well, how was it for you? Any ideas?
No.
I had one. In the video Hubba Hubba showed us from Hoobnet, the Peeps and the Tiddly Peeps were kicking the leaves around.
Yes?
So, maybe peep trees lose their leaves so that Peeps and Tiddly Peeps can have fun with them.
Tula, why don't we give it a try? Right, ready, Groove?
No, actually, Iver, if you don't mind, I'm going to stand here in front of the peep tree.
Oh.
So that he doesn't see. Because he might not like us kicking his leaves.
Tula? 1, 2, 3.
Iver, did that feel like fun?
No.
No, it didn't seem like any fun to me either. I can't kick a peep tree when it's down.
Me neither, Groove. I think we're just too worried about the peep tree to enjoy this. Hubba. Here's Hubba Hubba.
Well, Hoobs, have you found out why your peep tree is losing his leaves?
No, Hubba Hubba.
Well, why don't you go and see some Tiddly Peeps? They're bound to be able to help you.
Great idea. Let's go and see some Tiddly Peeps. I'll drive. Are you coming, Groove?
No, Tula. I'm going to stay here with my tree if it's okay.
Well, of course it's okay, Groove. He needs you. Right, let's get those motorettes singing. Come on, Tula. Seatbelt. We're off to see the Tiddly Peeps.
We're off to see the Tiddly Peeps. On the road we go. We're off to see the Tiddly Peeps. They're smart. They're fun.
They know.
The Tiddly Peeps. If we need to know who, what, where, why, when, and how, we'll ask them. Off we go. Yee-hoo! We're off to see the Tiddly Peeps. On the road we go. We're off to see the Tiddly Peeps. They're smart. They're fun. They know.
Hoop-a-doop, Tiddly Peeps.
Toodle-doo, Iver.
Do you three know anything about trees?
We know a bit. What would you like to know?
Oh, right. We've been looking after a peep tree in our garden, but all the leaves have fallen off. Well, we were wondering if that's so that Tiddly Peeps can have fun with leaves.
You can have fun with leaves. You can make leaf prints.
Leaf prints? Oh, Bronte, that is herbaceous. What's a leaf print?
This is one. You take a leaf that's fallen off a tree, then you paint one side of it.
Ooh.
Press it down onto some paper, and if you do it lots of times, it makes a picture.
Oh, there is one other thing I need to know. Why did the leaves fall off the trees in the first place?
Because it's autumn.
Autumn? What's autumn?
It's the time of year when it gets a bit colder and leaves change colours and fall off the tree.
So the leaves fall off the trees because it's autumn. Oh, thank you ever so much. You're lovely. You Tiddly Peeps are herbaceous.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd better be getting back to Tula and Groove now, so hooble toodle doo.
Toodle-toodle-doo.
Ha!
So that's why you've lost your leaves, little peep tree. Because it's autumn.
Oh, Hooby galooby Tula. That is a lovely leaf print picture.
Thanks, Iver. I'm going to hang it in the Hooby studio for Hoob News.
Oh,
Oh, Groove, I think you need a hooble digger to cheer you up.
Oh.
Hooble,
Hooble.
digger, 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 digger. Do you feel better?
Yeah, thank you, Tula. A hooble digger always makes me feel better. Hey, maybe a hooble digger would make my peep tree feel better.
Oh, well, we can give it a try.
Hooble.
Hooble.
Digger, 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 digger.
Hubba, 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 hubba.
It's Hubba Hubba.
Hooble-doop, Hoobs. Whatever are you doing?
Oh, we were just giving my peep tree a hooble digger hubba hubba to see if it would make him feel better.
I'm sure it did, Groove. Now, I've just found a story on Hoobnet which you might find useful. Take a look at this.
There once was a happy young tree called Cyril the Sycamore. He lived on the edge of a forest. When it was warm and sunny, Cyril would stretch out his branches and wave his beautiful green leaves in the warm breeze. In the autumn, when the days grew shorter, the air grew colder, and the sky became cloudier, Cyril's leaves turned to red, orange, brown, and gold. Then one by one, they fluttered to the ground. Cyril loved the autumn, not only because his leaves turned beautiful colours, but also because it tickled when they blew off in the cold wind. The leaves swirled round and round, twisting and somersaulting in the air. Cyril would swell with pride as he played a game, trying to guess which leaf would hit the ground first. But now, autumn had turned into winter, and it was very, very cold. Cyril only had a couple of leaves left to lose. He had worked hard all year, and now it was so cold he was ready for a rest. Cyril decided to let his last leaves fall from his branches and float to the ground. Then he relaxed his roots and drifted off into a deep, peaceful sleep. Cyril dreamed of how fresh and green his leaves had been during the warm, sunny days.
Hooby galooby, my peep tree is going to sleep.
Shh, Groove. He won't be able to sleep if you make such a noise. Come on, come on. He needs some peace and quiet. Out you go. Come on.
But tree.
Come on, come on.
Oh, yes. How hoobly-groobly is that?
But Iver, will he ever wake up? Will I ever be able to talk to him again? Will his leaves ever grow back?
Oh, calm down, Groove. He's probably just having a rest like Cyril the Sycamore because it's winter.
So, the leaves fall off the trees because it's autumn, and then the peep trees go to sleep because it's the winter.
What do you think of my tree, then?
Oh, that will look hoobacious when we do Hoob News. You're so clever, Tula.
Thanks, Iver. Come on, let's take it into the Hoopy studio and we can see where we should put it.
Oh, this is all very well, but I'm still worried. I mean, will my little tree ever grow leaves again?
I've treated my tree with tenderness and Hooby loving care.
Hooby loving care.
I've polished its leaves and made them shine, and now my tree is bare.
His tree is bare.
I've talked to my tree every day and sung it Hooby songs.
You did, you know you did.
I've done all I can to make it glad, but now its leaves are gone. Now let me see, do you think it's me?
We don't think you should take the blame. Its foliage has been abridged.
Oh, will it ever be the same? On the peep planet where it was born, my tree should be okay.
Should be okay.
even though the wind blows cold and strong on these chilly autumn days.
Chilly autumn days.
But the leaves it bore on every branch that once were gorgeous green.
Gorgeous, it's gorgeous.
First all went brown, then fell down. Each twig has been swept clean. My tree was fine in warmer times, but then the autumn came. Its lovely leaves have all been thieved. Oh, will it ever be the same? Oh, little tree.
I do hope it will be the same, Groove.
Roma. Oh, Roma's here. I'm sure she'll have found out something Hoobacious about Peep Tree's Groove.
Hoobledoop, Hoobs.
Hoobledoop, Roma.
Today, I'm reporting from right around on the other side of the world. Here in the meadow, all the trees and plants are covered in leaves, and everything is starting to turn green again.
But Roma, how can it be getting green on the other side of the world when all the trees here are losing their leaves?
Well, Tula, even though it's autumn where you Hoobs are, here on the other side of the world, it's what's called springtime. A while ago it was winter, and it was very cold indeed. Many of the trees had lost their leaves. But now it's getting warmer, and all the trees are starting to grow their leaves again. That's what happens in spring.
Hooby galooby. Springtime sounds hooby groovy.
It gets better than that, Groove.
Oh, yeah?
Later in the year, it'll get even hotter here, and spring will turn into summer. Did you know that these different times of year, spring, summer, autumn and winter, are all called seasons? So when spring becomes summer or autumn becomes winter, Peeps say the seasons are changing. Oh, this spring weather is simply Hoobacious, Hoobs. And now I'm off to enjoy it. This is Roma Hoob, about to run gaily through a springtime meadow. Hooble-toodle-doo.
Hooble-toodle-doo.
La-la-la-la-la-la.
Hey, did you hear that?
All we have to do is wait till spring, and your peep tree will start to grow its leaves again.
Then by summer, you'll be back to normal with lovely green shiny leaves.
But isn't it surprising that here it's autumn, while on the other side of the world, it's spring?
Hubba, 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 hubba.
It certainly is, Tula. In fact, this Peep planet is full of surprises, isn't it?
But, Hubba, will I have to take my peep tree to the other side of the world, or will the spring come round here?
I don't know, Groove, but I know who might.
The Tiddly Peeps!
Exactly.
That's a hooby groovy idea, Hubba. Will you go again, Iver, please? I'd like to stay and have a quiet word with...
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, of course, Groove, yes.
I'll drive you there. Come on.
Come on!
We're off to see the Tiddly Peeps. On the road we go. We're off to see the Tiddly Peeps. They're smart, they're fun.
They know.
The Tiddly Peeps. If we need to know who, what, where, why, when, and how, we'll ask them. Off we go. Yee-hoo! We're off to see the Tiddly Peeps. On the road we go. We're off to see the Tiddly Peeps. They're smart, they're fun, they know.
So, Tiddly Peeps, do you know about the seasons?
Oh, yes, Iver. Spring, summer, autumn and winter.
Oh, that's Hoobacious. Do you know, Roma showed us that it's a completely different season on the other side of the world.
Yeah.
Do the seasons happen here like they do there?
How do you mean?
Well, after it's been winter here, will it be spring, so that the trees get all their leaves back?
Yes, after winter comes spring, and all the trees that have lost their leaves start to grow them again.
Did you hear that, Tula? Groove?
Yeah.
The peep tree is going to be fine.
Yes, its leaves will stay all the way through till next autumn.
Next autumn?
Yes, next autumn, the leaves on the trees will turn brown and they will fall off again until they grow back in the springtime.
You mean this is going to happen all over again?
Yes, the 4 seasons, spring, Summer, autumn and winter happen every year.
And they always happen in the same order.
Groove is going to be so happy. Do you know you, Tiddly Peeps? You're hoobacious. Thank you so much.
No problem, Iver.
I think I'd better be getting back to the Hoobmobile now. Hooble toodle doo!
Hooble teedle doo!
Did you hear that, little tree? You're going to be all right.
Yes, Groove. As soon as summer comes, your peep tree will be covered in new shiny leaves.
Yeah.
Then it will be time for autumn again.
Yeah.
Right now, it is time for Hoob News. Come on, then. We've got to move your tree into the Hoobie studio.
In summer it gets hot. In summer it gets hot. In winter time it's cold. In summer it gets hot. In summer it gets hot. In winter time it's cold. In autumn all the leaves fall. In autumn all the leaves fall. The leaves fall and all the trees are bald. In spring they grow some new ones. In spring they grow some new ones. Some new ones, just like the Hoobs were told.
Hubba, 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 hubba. So, Hoobs, are you ready to give me your Hoob news for my Hoobapedia?
We're ready, Hubba. Hooble doo whoop to all you Hoobs out there. Welcome to Hoob News, the new show for Hoobs everywhere. I'm Iver.
I'm Tula.
And I'm Groove.
And today we've been asking the question...
Will Groove's peep tree ever get his leaves back?
Groove was just the tiniest bit upset when all the leaves fell off his peep tree.
We found out that Hoob loads of other trees were losing their leaves, but we didn't know why.
So we decided to ask some Tiddly Peeps.
The Tiddly Peeps showed us that not only can they have lots of fun with the fallen leaves,
but the reason the leaves were falling off is because it's autumn.
Then we had a story and we found out about another season, winter.
And we discovered that peep trees rest all winter.
But we still didn't know if the leaves would grow back.
Then Roma told us that on the other side of the world, winter had turned into another season, spring, and all of the trees were growing new leaves.
Then Roma told us that as it gets warmer, spring turns into summer, and all the peep trees are back to normal.
But Groove was worried that we'd have to take his peep tree to the other side of the world, so...
Iver went to see some more Tiddly Peeps.
And they told me that spring would come here too, and then the seasons would happen all over again.
So the answer to the question, will Groove's peep tree ever get his leaves back, is...
Yes!
He'll get his leaves back in the spring.
Oh, hooble dooble dooper! So it's thanks once again to Iver, Tula, Groove and Roma for giving Hoobs everywhere a little peep into the world of peeps. And remember, wherever you are, have a nice day and hooble toodle doo!
Hooble toodle doo!
I wonder what I'd look like if I lost my Hoobie fur in the winter, like my peep tree.
Yeah!
What?
Hubba hubba's in Hoobland, and Roma somewhere far away. The motorettes are singing, we keep the engine spinning. Hoop hoop hooray! The Hoobmobile is coming your